a video critique. This one's called Diana's School of Yoga, and let's look at this website. First thing is that we're looking at the top of the website, and I think I can move this down to here. Ooh, we got somebody's spam email there. I guess we should turn that off. But Diana's School of Yoga. Our goal is to introduce you to the art and discipline of yoga, and then we have to scroll down further to get to a picture. I'm looking at this page, and there isn't a single benefit to yoga. Plus, Diana's doing some things here that I talk about using terms that nobody will know what they are. Okay? Sangha power walking. Okay? What is head to toes October announcements? When they come to a school of yoga, is the first thing you want to do is introduce them to a yoga chant meditate retreat. Now that might be good if you're using this only for existing clients, but that's not the case here. This is her home page. Now we come down to her thing, and we see that she's violating the Harlan rules. Our goal is to introduce you to the art and ancient discipline of yoga. Heck, I didn't like discipline when I was in school. Why would I want it now? I'm completely undisciplined. This form of group exercise has been practiced for 5,000 years, originating in India. Most postures, or asanas, have an ancient Sanskrit as well as a modern English title. Okay, the benefits of yoga have often been described as stress relieving or calming. Okay, so we get into benefits down here. I don't think that's very effective, that those should be first. We want to keep the Indian words, the Sanskrit words, off our page. There's not a lot on this page to keep things interesting, and it doesn't go from here. Also, the color scheme here of the page doesn't work real well for me. This color of green is hard to read. We're going to see it gets worse. We move this over here, over to the left side. Now I'm looking at her page. Again, the font here is hard to read because it's a script, as well as the font here. I would change those immediately. Now, what you may not be able to see is that here there are designs of people sitting in yoga positions. Very hard to read them, very hard to see them, very subtle. I would be a little more bold about those. Let's click on class styles and we'll see where that takes us. Okay, it takes us to a page that, number one, it's in tiny print and in tiny green print, and talking about class styles. But it doesn't really tell. There are a lot of class styles, and it's all using Sanskrit, pranayama. Folks, that doesn't belong here. That doesn't belong on a page. Tell them what the benefits are. Restorative, okay, Ashtanga. You really need to translate this down so that people can understand it. Which one would a typical student begin with? Where should they start? You're giving people way too much information. You have asana, vinyasa. That's not for people that's for advanced students. Most yoga students and most yoga studios end up writing websites that are appropriate only for other yoga teachers, and that should not be the case. Let's check out the schedule. We've just clicked on schedule. We're waiting for it to come up. Okay, we're on the schedule, and the fees and family rates and scholarships and referrals, incentives, and on, and then down at the bottom we have schedule. Early morning class just once a week. We'll talk about schedules another time, but let's take it from there. Okay, directions, instructors. Okay, here we see Diana herself. Hi, Diana. And again, she certified teacher, but there really aren't benefits to everything should be a benefit. There's Emily. Hi, Emily, if you get to see this. And let's go down. What I would do here, it's happening a couple of times, particularly on Heidi. Hi, Heidi. Is you see that Heidi's is too close. You need to set off the words from the pictures a little better. And then Shirley doesn't have a picture. Why not? Shirley, we want to see you. Okay? There we go. But all of these need to be translated into English for people. Collecting here, we did instructors, massage therapy. We have massage here, a studio. Again, it's hard to read. It's just hard to read. Newsletter. I remember looking at this page. Now, this page is supposed to be about a newsletter, but there's a meditation full retreat here. That's not what they're coming for. You ask them for their newsletter. Why would someone want to subscribe to the newsletter? There isn't a single benefit listed. Okay? Now, here you have your pose of the month. Well, you should really list that on the side of the page. And describe it. Look at this. October Asana, Bandha Parvita Trikonasana. So, where's the English for beginners? And also, I'm not really sure on a page for beginners. I believe in showing easy poses so that people can believe they can do it. Them's my thoughts, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, let's move up a little bit. And contact us. Okay, we have a form here for contact. They include an anti-spam thing. Let's see if I can show you that. I'm not sure that that's necessary. Anti-spam code. Generally on forms you don't have that issue. And if you were concerned about spam, you would not have your email address on the first page. That's the biggest thing that people are going to take spam and spam you from there. I would take that out or put Diana and then a space, the letters AT, Diana's School of Yoga, because you're just inviting spammers, and I'm willing to bet you've got more than enough spam coming into that email box. But here's the thing. Now I'm going to show you something sneaky, because I'm just a sneaky kind of guy. Down here, look in the lower bottom corner. You see that? It says no rank. No rank means that no one, Diana, nobody is seeing your website. And I'll tell you guys what to do, so how you can tell whether your website's getting traffic or not in a newsletter. And matter of fact, I'll even show you what to do step by step. So that's it for today, Diana. I think we need to see some work here, and you should be looking at following the articles in the paid newsletter where I'm telling you what to put on your site and how to write. But the benefits, you're hiding the benefits, and I think you could do a lot better. That's it for today. This is Harlan Kilstein at buildyouryogabusiness.com. Namaste.